is a light heavyweight championship fight between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Tito Ortiz. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order. So here he is, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, looking to walk out the same way he is walking in tonight as the undisputed reigning defending champion. No doubt this man walks in as the best 205-pounder in the world. He proved it when he won the belt, proved it when he has defended it since. Now the question is, as the challenges get stiffer, Joe, is he still the best in the world? A lot of people think he is. We'll get our answer in short order.
Chuck Liddell will go down in history of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC. The UFC light heavyweight champion during his reign was one of the most feared fighters in the sport, with devastating knockout victories of the elite of his era.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, presenting the challenger, Tito Ortiz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. The Iceman gets hit by that kick to the body. Finds his range with the jab. Shows him the left and then follows it up to the right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Chuck Liddell.
Hard leg kick. Wow! This could be it right here.
Oh! Big left hook over the top. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Back to half guard now.
Big body shot.
Bodies. Now he's in half guard.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chuck Liddell.
And back to full guard.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
And got full mount. Getting in position for an arm bar. He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's gonna sit back. It's very close here. Break the grip.
And there it is. Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
Oh, big shot! Hard shot from the clinch.
Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by Chuck Liddell. Ortiz gets caught with that punch.
These shoulder strikes really keep his opponent off guard, keep him thinking.
Tito gets the takedown. Now let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe. Oh, man.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh!
You need to get out of there.
Powerful left hand.
Do something.
Back to the feet.
Look at this, takedown! Excellent movement here on the ground. Into side control again. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Ortiz gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Good combination so far from both men.
Oh, and he lands another jab, using the jab beautifully all night. How about that shin? Oh, now he has found...
Big shot to the head, he's stunned, he's in trouble.
He's got him hurt here. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Goodness. Wicked knockout here for the win.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Let's see it again. Tremendous force, and that's a wrap. Take a look at this from a different angle. Crank right on the jaw.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight champion. This has long been the UFC's glamour division, and man, did he get it done with style points here tonight. All right, let's go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
And still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. And you want to talk about style points. How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one in the worst way. They got it, they got the finish, and the celebration. All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC's light heavyweight championship. Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
Tags him. Nice spinning back fist right there.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick.
Big leg kick lands. Nice leg kick.
Immediately shoots for the leg.
Nice takedown. Moves to full guard.
Liddel gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
And he gets reversed. There's a nice left hand. Some good punches from the top here.
And that's gonna do it.
Big ground and pound KO.
Yeah, Joe, the finish comes courtesy of some outstanding ground and pound, and it's one thing to try to score when you have your opponent in a compromised position on the ground. It's another thing to try to end the fight, and that's exactly what he was trying to do here tonight. Elbows and punches and hammer fists, one weapon after the next, and ultimately the knockout materializes. Nicely done there.
Check out this angle here. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. The celebration continues after the big knockout win to get the job done tonight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than 5 years apart. All right, here we go. UFC light heavyweight title is on the line. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head.
Good combinations landing here. Chuck Liddell, one of the greatest KO artists in UFC history, and his right hook is starting to land.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Excellent feint with the kick.
That punch will work right through the gauche.
That one hurt.
Tito gets the early takedown. Nice start to the rounds for him. Let's see what he can do.
There's the right. Got him in full guard here, but he's getting caught with some big strikes.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Chuck Liddell is looking for that right hook. Keep an eye on it. Oh, he's getting some hip.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Hard. This could be it. The champ is rocked. He's in deep trouble.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, another shot. He's hurt bad. He is taking some brutal ground and pound here.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Complete total domination.
Wow.
Ground and pound knockout.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists, one after the next. An offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Check it out here. Boom.
And there he is, the king of the 205ers, the UFC light heavyweight champion. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce. All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. Jab by Chuck Liddell. Oh, Joe, spinning back fist. Takes a lot of practice to perfect that strike. Visibly limping here.
Steps forward with his right leg. Now he's in southpaw.
just missed with the straight left hand. Getting the hands going here.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. Very good job of timing these shots here.
Oh, he pummels. Now he's got double underhooks, Joe. So nicely done with the trip there.
He got tagged there. Oh, elbow to the head.
Over and over, that elbow is landing flush up top, Joe. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tito.
Moves to half guard.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Iceman.
It looks like he may be attempting a submission here. It looks like the submission's locked. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it. It's getting tighter. This could be the end. Outstanding. He got the choke for the tap.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here's the end. And let's look at it from a different angle. Reverse triangle, perfectly executed for the submission victory. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
And there is our UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, all smiles tonight, and rightfully so after getting it done by way of submission. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a reverse triangle. And new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC.
These are some bombs he is throwing.
Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top by Chuck Liddell.
Nice sweep. Caught him with a punch. He is getting off some huge punches here. Mount, full mount. Good right hand there. Now he gets the full mount again. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Beautiful sweep. Huge left
a big
shot.
left hand there.
Look at this. Unbelievable. Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in, and still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing, sends a message to the... All right, here we go. UFC light heavyweight title is on the line.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big, big win for him here tonight.
Here we see it again. Boom.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight champion. This has long. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman Liddel!
And still the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. And you want to talk about style points. How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one in the worst way. They got it, they got the finish, and the celebration is officially on. Congrats to the 205-pound king.